Yo, yo, yo. It's time for the Kevin and Nikee show on iHeartRadio.
Yeah. It's time for the Kevin and Nikee show. They gon' have it lit up. Yeah, you know, it's time for the Kevin and Nikee show. They got the airways popping every city across the globe. It's time for the Kevin and Nikee show. They gon' have it lit up. Yeah, you know, it's time for the Kevin and Nikee show. They got the airways popping every city across the globe. You know him as a dope actor, Kevin D. Bitten. 360 twice, jam, how he keep winning. And you know the baddest actress, Nikee won. She so bad you walking past, she had you speaking for her. If you ain't tuning in, this your reality check. You might miss out on your favorite star celebrity guest. When they celebrate, what you do, you get the bell, yeah. During Kevin's corner, get inspired and encouraged, yeah. Bend them corners while you listen, but don't swerve. Find out what's getting on Nikee nerves. What's bothering Nikee? What's bothering Nick? What's bothering Nikee? What's bothering Nick? Keep on playing. Me and Kevin Coons and we gon' get you hit. Yo, check us out on social media. In your mobile phone, we everywhere. You other stations played out like a ringtone. Follow me like Bino R-E-M-E-Y. Bino Remy. Pop like Semi. And my flow hotter. Thick a semi. Been doing this since I scraped up pennies. But back to the subject, Kevin Nikee.
Okay.
All right. Yep. All right. So we are back.
Yes.
We are back.
We are back, man.
Bad boys.
Yes. That was my movie, y'all.
What?
I can't. Bad Boys.
No, that was the Warriors, Nick. Bad Warriors come out to play. That's where P. Diddy got it from.
Okay.
1973.
Yeah.
74, 75, 76, somewhere around there. The Warriors, remember that? Remember he took he put the 3 bottles in his fingers and we're going click, click. Yeah. Warriors come out to play. Yeah.
That's where they got it from.
That's where P. Diddy got it from. How did P. Diddy? P. Diddy went, bad boys come out to play.
Yeah.
That's where they got it. It ain't nothing new under the sun.
Okay.
You know,
got a little history going on. You better go ahead now.
That's it. That's
go
right.
ahead.
Well, if you live long enough, you should learn some history.
I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is absolutely true.
It.
That is absolutely true.
Yeah. All right. So we are back for another exciting episode, another exciting show, another exciting
It's
week.
Exciting, man. It's exciting.
I gotta wait for Nick to finish what she's saying.
The Kevin and Nikee show on iHeartRadio.
I'm actor Kevin D. Benton.
And I'm actress Nikee Warren.
And we are back.
We are back, man.
So yeah, man. So we got a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Got a lot going on.
Yes, we do.
So with that being said,
come on, let's do it.
It is now time for the many adventures of Kevin and Nikee.
Bring it down.
That's it. All right. So it was a great weekend.
It was.
And it was all about number 21 and Bridges.
21 and Bridges.
And so this is the 21 Bridges edition of the Kevin and Nikee show.
Yes.
All the music we're going to play will have to do with 21 Bridges themes.
Yes.
And we got a special guest who is a cast member of 21 Bridges on the show.
Yes.
One of the stars of 21 Bridges with us.
Yes.
He's in the building.
Shut it down.
So everything gonna be about 21
It's all about the bridges, baby.
That's it.
It's all about the bridges.
That's it. So yeah, man, let's jump right on to it. I'm gonna let you go first.
I'm gonna mess it up. You go first.
How you gonna mess it up?
I don't know. I'm just too excited. So you go. When I get excited, I mess things up. So you go.
All right. So yeah. So for those who don't know, which I'm sure everybody know worldwide, 21 Bridges premiere in theaters everywhere this past weekend. And let me say this. It was a phenomenal
yes.
movie. Nikki and I saw it, and it was great. We loved it.
We did. Yeah.
It had a very good storyline. It was action packed, adrenaline.
Yes, from beginning to the end.
Yeah, and it had some twists and turns.
Had a lot of messages up in there too.
Yeah, had some messages, and we might get into a little bit with that with our special guest. And it had some twists and turns, man. Some people thought that the movie was predictable with their pre-reviews.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think it was predictable.
No. You gotta see it. Because it definitely is a twist up in that John. You gotta see it. So all of your predictions that you think is gonna happen, not gonna happen. It's something else going down. You gotta check it out. Yeah. We're not gonna give it away.
That's right. And what we're gonna do the best that we can do to let this be a spoiler-free show. But we're going to try to talk about as much as we can talk about. Mm-hmm. And if we happen to give away a spoiler or two, it'll be small.
A spoiler or two.
Yeah, it'll be small.
Yes.
But it'll be worth the conversation that we're going to, bring out of it as a result. But, I have to add that Nikki and I were in the movie.
Yes.
And, I was in the trailer, but sometimes you can be in the trailer, but end up not in the movie.
Right.
Or you can film the movie and end up not in the cut at all.
Exactly.
And so both of us made the cut and, we saw ourselves and, we were visible.
Yes. To the point where we were throwing popcorn at the screen, honey. That's how happy we were with that. Yeah. Let me tell you, those were some very, very, very good shots.
Yeah.
And it would be very, very hard for you not to see us.
Right.
If you're saying, Kevin, Nikki, I didn't see you, it's because you didn't want to see us because we were right there.
Yeah, that, or they might have been focusing on something else on the screen other than the total action that was going on.
Okay, I take that back then.
Yeah.
I'll take that back then.
So but if we are in it, we are in the movie.
Yes.
And we are visible. And it was just a good feeling, man, to be able to spot yourself. Yes. So when the DVD comes out, we will be taking the screenshots and things like that. And I was talking to a friend of mine, about his role in theaters everywhere type of movie. Mm-hmm. And, I think he was a little bit down because, maybe when his scene came up, maybe it wasn't that long.
Yeah.
But he did get the screenshots. And I was encouraging him, say, hey man, don't ever minimize whenever you can be seen in a movie. We are making history. Mm-hmm. I don't care if you're proud of yourself being a dot in the crowd. You be proud of it because we're making history. We will forever go down in history as being a part of film. Yeah. As long as there's life. Yeah. And to be able to get a credit or an uncredited credit. Nick, let's explain to those who may not know what an uncredited credit is, because I think that gets minimized in connection to a credited character and in connection to like a character name.
I believe with the uncredited, you're in the shot.
You're in the movie.
You're in the film. How about that? You're in the film, but you don't have lines, right? Yeah. Is that something along the lines of you don't have lines? You're like there. It's
you're right. You're in the movie.
Yeah, you're in the movie, but
most of the time you don't have lines. But to add to that,
you are very visible though.
Right. You're visible. You don't have lines. However, you can have lines. You can be not as visible as well in some circumstances. It's just that your name won't be in the ending credits.
Yeah.
Right, but it doesn't mean you're not in the movie.
But you're on the IMDb page. Your name is there.
Right. So, but it just goes as, it's a credit, but it's an uncredited credit, meaning that in addition to what you said, you don't have lines, you're visible, or you could have lines and be visible. They tend to be short and small when you're uncredited. Yeah. But it also means that your names won't be in the ending credits when the credits go up.
When the credits scroll up.
Right. Yeah. Also, you could have filmed a scene. Mm-hmm. It could have gotten edited out. Yeah. But you still get an uncredited credit as someone who got a voucher, got paid for it, and filmed your scene.
That's right.
Please, what we're saying is, no matter what role you play in a movie, small, medium, or large, don't you ever minimize it. And you be proud of it, because you are a part of positive history. And it was great.
And collect your DVDs.
Yeah, no doubt.
Collect your DVDs so that you can see your growth.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can see your growth. Collect your DVDs.
Absolutely.
Definitely that. And put them like in a nice, every film that you are a part of, put it up in a nice little case, and so everybody can see, hey, I was in all of those.
And get screenshots.
And get screenshots too.
See, that flash becomes a screenshot if you can catch it.
Yeah.
All you gotta do, take the DVD or the trailer or whatever, put it on pause, take a screenshot and post it and be proud. Hey, this is me. This is where I am. If you got to draw an arrow, I've seen some of my friends who in Creed 1 was in the crowd and drew an arrow. This is me. And you know what? I was equally saying congratulations as if they were the lead character, because it matters and you matter and you were a part of a bigger scheme of filmmaking and storytelling that will forever go down in history. So we were proud that we were able to see ourselves
happy about that.
Yeah, and we were excited about that.
Popcorn at the screen and everything. Happy, very happy. And look, because I knew where I was, from filming it. So I knew when I was coming up, like, okay, here it come. And it was perfect, and I thank God for that, because I remember when we did that, we had to go to Atlanta for something else, and then came back and got back in the game with that. So it was awesome. It was awesome.
Right, and you was in the scene with we both were in. We were in two different scenes, but we both were in the scene with Chadwick Boseman. You were in the scene with Chadwick Boseman and J.K. Simmons. Yeah. Just talk a little bit about that experience.
Well, without giving it away, I'm just going to tell you right now, it was awesome just watching them work. Yeah. And the funny thing about it was some bloopers. Because Chadwick kept forgetting where he put his gloves. Okay. He had, the little the
plastic gloves
for the crime scene or whatever. He kept forgetting where he put his gloves. He was supposed to take his gloves and put them in the outside of his coat. Right. He kept putting it on the inside, and when it came for the scene for him to pull out the glove, he would be looking for a glove. And so Shelly was like, they're inside your coat. And so he was like, oh damn, gotta shoot this over. So we would have to go back, shoot it over, and he would do the same thing, Ken. It was so funny.
He was really, really down to earth.
It was so funny. He said, it's been a long night.
Yeah. So, he was grinding. He was working. Everybody was, but he was definitely grinding. He was working. And,
but you know what I noticed? Like, it's okay to make a mistake.
Right.
Because they made a few mistakes. And so what I saw Chadwick do was he went over into the corner. Right. And he stood there. He kept like going like this. Right. Trying to get his get rhythm. Them lines in and get his rhythm. Yeah. And then he came back. Right. And you know how some people are a stickler for not making a mistake. If they drop the line, they beat themselves up about it, a different thing. But to see them actually do that, that was just really awesome.
Well, and here's the thing, like for us who are coming behind them, that should have been encouraging.
Yeah, it was.
It should have been encouraging to know that an A-list actor doesn't always get it right.
Exactly. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Michael Jordan missed thousands. We look at all the shots he made at the buzzer, but we don't look at all the shots he missed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and he said, he said, I fell time and time again. That's why I succeed. And it was just phenomenal to watch Keith David work, J.K. Simmons, Sienna Miller, Chadwick Boseman. It was phenomenal to watch them work. Where I was positioned as an NYPD police officer, I was like feet away from them. And they were all about business. They were professional. When the director yelled and cut, they would take one hand and put it over one ear, and they went back to rehearsing their lines. All of them did it. So it was phenomenal to watch them work and learn stuff. But Chadwick Boseman was just, all of them was down to earth. And I had the chance to shake all of their hands and actually take a picture with Keith David. But he was doing the Wakanda Forever symbol, you know, just, you know, being real loose and down to earth. You know what I mean? I just thought.
He's very down to earth.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
So much so, he walks down the street by himself. Yeah. He don't have no entourage. He don't have no guards. He just walk.
Yeah. He had his hood on.
Trying to have a hood on.
Conceal his identity. But
he just walks down the street by himself. He don't care. You know, and that is just awesome. All of them are very approachable. Yeah. You know, and that's what I noticed, you know, from working with them and filming with them. They're all very approachable, and they will stop and hold a whole conversation like they've been knowing you for years.
Right. When the time presents itself. You know, you don't interfere with, you know, with them while they're working, and we know that as professionals. But sometimes they'll say something to you. You know what I'm saying? Keith David said something to me. He was like, having fun yet? I was like, yeah, man, I'm honored to be on the same set with you. You know what I'm saying? So, Chadwick Boseman, when he came in to film You Guys scene inside the building, he came by and said, man, I want to let you know you my idol. He put his hand on my shoulder. He was like, oh man, don't say that. But he was just real down to earth and all that stuff. It was just like I said, it was just an honor to be in that close proximity with them, to work with them, to be on the same set with them, and to be able to have small talk and chat and stuff like that. It was very, very encouraging. And we got a chance to see what it was like to film, you know, how major A-list actors, how they do it. Yeah. And it was like being awesome in school.
And it was a long night. It was a long night, but it was worth it. Yeah. It was worth it.
We did the overnight shoots all week.
All week, and every single night was worth it. It was worth it.
It was cold out there though.
Very, very much so.
Yeah, it was
very much
cold.
so. Because I think one night it rained, right?
Yeah, one night it was drizzling, but it was very, very cold, man. Cold. And we was out there getting it in, man, having a good time, but getting it done. And it was a phenomenal movie. You know, everybody's, of course, you know, entitled to their opinion. Yeah. We thought it was a phenomenal movie.
I enjoyed it. Yeah. It was action from beginning to end. Yeah. It did not slow down on the action. Right, you know, right. And it was good. It was good. I enjoyed it.
So let me ask, would you go see it again?
I sure would.
Ask me too.
I sure would.
Yeah, me too.
I sure would. You know, I'm all about that action. And it had you from beginning to end. Yeah. It was very good. Very good movie.
I'm just kind of wondering, where did these people get, or these critics get, the predictability part? Because there was one, because, you know, I do a little online surfing and research. I'm kind of information driven. And there was one critic on Twitter that gave a review. I clicked on his Twitter. He only got 27 followers. I'm like, come on, man. You got to have more than 27 followers before you give in.
What did he say?
He was, you know, talked about the predictability of the movie, which I disagreed with.
It's because, remember, you asked me, Nick, what did you think that was going to happen? I said no. Right. Because I thought one way, right, and it actually turned out to be the other way.
Absolutely. No, I'm like, where was this guy getting his critique? What I was, my thinking was, where do these critics reserve who gives them their credentials? Where do they just reserve the right to be a critic? And I would like to think that if you're going to be a critic, you should have more than 27 followers.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too. That's just ridiculous. How are you going to critique a movie before it even comes out? They did the same thing with The Upside. Right. Everybody was critiquing The Upside before The Upside even came out. Yeah. And The Upside, when it came out, it was very good. Yeah. So I would like to get an understanding of that too. Like, is that a job or something that you have, where you just sit and critique movies before it even come out? Like, how are you going to the premiere? Like, how are you doing that? Right. That's what I would like to know.
Yeah, me too. I would like to know
because the movie premiered on Friday. Right. Okay. Everybody got their chance to go to the theater to see it on Friday when it came out. Right. So how are you able to critique it when it didn't come out until Friday? So I would like to know that too. Right. And I would like to know that too. And it's not predictable. It's not predictable. It's a very good movie. Definitely. Very good movie. And
it was crazy because just as the movie looked like it was about to end or coming for a landing, it continued to stay. Yeah. Cause some other things had to happen. So I agree with you. Yeah. The movie was not predictable like some of these, you know, critics were saying. It was a phenomenal, action-packed, high adrenaline movie with a great storyline, and I thought the acting was great.
It was.
Yeah, I thought the acting was great.
The acting was phenomenal. Yeah. And I would definitely go to the theater again to see it. I would definitely go. It's definitely worth the money.
Absolutely.
Definitely worth the money.
Yeah, so, absolutely.
And it will keep you from beginning to end, because that action, just once it started, the action didn't stop. Yeah, and it didn't like go dry or anything like that. Right. It just kept you throughout the whole film. I don't know what they're talking about, but I enjoyed it.
Right. I enjoyed it as well. My only critique would be I've never seen so many cops miss in my life.
Listen.
They was missing everything. Everybody was shooting and missing. I was like 2 or 3 people, 8, about 10 people got shot, and 8 was crazy.
Don't tell the movie.
I'm trying not to.
I'm looking like, wait a minute.
He was right next to him. How did he miss?
How he missed that?
Yeah.
Listen, okay. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know how that happened, but I would have hit him a couple of times.
Right.
You know, I mean, I'm not a cop.
Right. If you're 3 feet away from somebody, you should hit something. You know, a sweater or something. I don't know.
They even touch the pool. Okay, we're not going to give it away.
We're not going to give it away.
But when y'all see it,
you're going to be sitting there like, dang, go on.
Because I said to myself, they can't shoot, and you know, this is a family show, but I said, they can't shoot Riverdale.
I was sitting there like, are they playing cops and robbers? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, but it was a great, but hey, this how I signed it off.
Yeah.
Theatrical cinematic liberty.
Okay.
It's entertainment.
Yeah, if that part was, you know, because I'm sitting there like, wait a minute,
yeah,
they ain't hitting that one person,
yeah.
All them darn bodies dropping, they hit more people. Okay, we ain't gonna say that.
We ain't gonna say that. But it's a great movie. 21 Bridges in theaters everywhere.
Gotta see this.
Y'all gotta go see it, man.
Yes,
and we are blessed to have one of the stars of 21 Bridges on a show tonight, man. Y'all going to be really, really interested in hearing this brother's journey leading up to 21 Bridges. And man, y'all got to go see this movie, man.
Yeah,
you won't be disappointed.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, you won't be disappointed. So, we want to tell them where they can find us, or how you want? Which way you want to go?
You go ahead.
All right. So listen, guys. We really do appreciate you guys tuning in each week. We do appreciate you guys, following our journey, man. You know, this acting journey is one of them things where you're constantly growing and developing, but never arriving. So, you know, when you take on that mindset, man, you just want to get better. You want to encourage, inspire, and motivate, as well as be encouraged, inspired, and motivated. And it really encourages and inspires us and motivates us as you guys grow with us, go with us, flow with us, and show with us, you know, as we go along this acting journey. So check us out, man. You can find us on, of course, YouTube, actor Kevin D. Benton, actress Nikee Warren. Check out the clips, the commercials, the feature films, the short films. We got the multi award winning The News, starring your girl, actress Nikee Warren, and the multi award winning Honor. And we're in that doing our thing. And then go to Amazon Prime. Check out The Covington Witches. Nick plays a head witch. She's the mama witch of the house, and they casted all kinds of spells. And eyes is rolling back in the back of the head, and stuff is falling off and growing back. And she kind of regulating the house with all the baby witches that are trying to figure it all out. But go check her out on The Covington Witches. What is it? Season 1, episode
1 and 2 is up there.
1 and 2 is up there.
Yeah.
Then while you're on Amazon Prime, check out Single and Anxious. Now they got 3 seasons. I'm in season 3. I think I'm in episode 2, 5, and 10. I play Ronald. And in season 2, I was on the strip club. Well, not the strip club. It was on the strip. Gambling in front of the church.
Heathens.
Yeah, heathens, straight sinners. You know what I mean? Gambling in front of the church. It was just a movie, but this old lady walked by and said, y'all going to hell. Y'all gambling in front of the church. We said, ma'am, it's just a movie. I don't care. You're still going to hell. You shouldn't be gambling in front of the church. But it was just a movie.
Wow.
You know, we was having fun out there. So check out Single and Anxious. A lot of love, lies, lust, and lackluster.
A lot of everything.
A lot of drama going on.
Everything going on.
And then what else we got on Amazon Prime? Check out Mercy. Yeah, a theme in there, the shooting and killing of unarmed African Americans. And it's a conversational piece. And it brings out the theme, when you do have the ability to take revenge, do you do it? Or do you take it, or do you show mercy? You know what I'm saying? And then Amazon Prime, check out Emergency Landing. You can find Nick and I in that and find out just what happens when relationships don't always go right.
Right.
I love this movie because it's a real depiction of what can go wrong and what happens in life. Relationships not always ABC 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? Sometimes they go sour. Sometimes they end in ways unexpected. But you can watch Emergency Landing on Amazon Prime and check it out. What else we got?
Stars.
We can go to the Stars Network. Check out Jason's Letter. Yeah, it's getting good reviews, of course. And you can check us out in there. Also, a theme about the shooting of unarmed African Americans. A great conversational piece. A good roller coaster piece. Somebody said it was a tearjerker too. So you might want to go check that out, man. Real moving, movie directed by the awesome and super talented Terrence King with the star-studded cast. Check that out.
And don't forget Meek Mill.
And don't forget Free Meek is on Amazon Prime. You got to check that out, man. Listen, I love the city of brotherly love,
but
I'm from Philly, but we got some stuff going on where we need some change with judicial reform. Meek Mills is the face and voice of that, along with the team that he's on. And they trying to bring change, man, because, hey, they wasn't always doing things by the book. And you can check it out on Amazon Prime and see for yourself. The documentary is based on court documents, court hearings, actual witnesses, family members. So this is not Kevin and Nikee saying, here the system go again against black people.
That's right.
That's right. So check it out for yourself.
And these statistics.
And the statistics.
Numbers don't lie.
That's it. That's what we say in basketball.
Numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie. So that it? Anything else?
And please, ma'am, please, sir, call your cable company. We want to keep Stars because some awesome shows are on Stars. You got Power. You got not Emergency Landing. You got Jason's Letter.
Oh, Star. Okay.
Star. You got Jason's Letter on there. So listen, we need to keep Stars. We got some awesome stuff on there and some more stuff coming. So call your cable provider and say, do not get rid of Stars. We need that.
Oh, absolutely.
We need that.
I think they were trying to get rid of BET.
Oh, they were trying. Listen, they've been trying to get rid of BET for a long time.
Yeah. Okay.
Long time.
So do what you got to do. Vote, sign a petition, whatever you got to do. Let's keep Stars, BET, sign something. You know what I mean? Sign something. Anything.
Sign anything.
Yeah.
We need to keep it. That's it. That's all I got. That's all you got.
Look, we got more stuff coming on Stars and BET and all that stuff.
We need Stars and BET.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's all I got.
What?
I think that's it.
That's it.
Other than that, man, just like we always stand on our line, stand on the grind.
Yep, that's it. Get ready.
Oh, last thing.
What?
You got cast. I need you to, before we bring our special guest on, I need you to talk about this because this is going to encourage somebody that might have submitted for something 4 months ago, thought you wasn't going to get it, and then you got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I completely forgot about it. This is along those things where you go in, you submit, you audition, and you forget about it. Right. You let the Lord handle it or whatever. And I submitted for something back in July of this year, completely forgot about it because I didn't hear anything. And lo and behold, here they come over the weekend. I got the part.
Right. And you was kind of trying to figure out, when did I submit for this?
When did I submit for this? Yeah. And I could not remember. I need to start writing this stuff down.
Right.
That's what I need to do. Because I couldn't remember. And the one thing you don't want to do is ask you direct, what did I submit for? Right. You don't want to do that. Absolutely. So I just said, thank you. I accept.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And I wanted Nick to share that because to encourage somebody out there, just because you didn't hear back within a month don't mean you're not necessarily going to get the role.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So, so that was good.
Yeah, because you heard back from something from 4 years ago.
4 years ago.
And still the same part they gave you, and we already filmed that.
Right. 4 years. Can you believe that? 4 years ago. Went on an audition. 4 years later, was recontacted about the role, and I ended up being a part of the cast filming it. So to all you guys out there in listening land, if you submitted, your perspective is to prepare, go into your audition prepared, do what's in your control, and then you move on to the next thing. But in that same token, and I know sometimes it gets hard because, we have those roles that we really know or felt we should have got. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But just hold on. Judge your audition or the results of your audition by the ending.
That's right.
And if it don't come, you'd already moved on to something else anyway.
That's right.
Yeah. So other than that, man, thanks to Nick, man, helping me do some videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, did some old videos and so yeah. All right. So we don't want to waste no more time.
We don't want to waste no more time because our special guest is on the line.
Yeah. We got to get him on.
Yes.
And so we're gonna take a break.
Yep. We're gonna take a break, but before we do,
man, listen, we have a special guest on the line that you're going to definitely want to hear from. He is in one of the biggest movies of the weekend, and you're going to want to hear his journey. He is film and TV SAG actor, producer, writer, director. He do stunts. He's a casting director and much, much more. You're going to want to find out what role he playing and what he got going on. It's the Kevin and Nikee Show on iHeartRadio. We everywhere. We'll be right back. Don't touch that dial.
Yeah. Yeah. About the Benjamins, baby. Yeah. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. Now, what y'all wanna do? Wanna be ballers, shot callers, brawlers, who be dipping in the Benz with the spoilers. On the low from the Jake and the Taurus, trying to get my hands on some grants like Horace. Yeah, living the raw deal. 3-course meal, spaghetti, fettuccine, and veal. But still, everything's real in the field. And what you can't have now, leave when you will. But don't knock me for trying to bury 7 zeros over in Rio de Janeiro. Ain't nobody's hero, but I wanna be heard on your hot 9-7 every day. That's my word. Swimming in women with their own condominiums, 5+5s who drive millenniums. It's all about the Benjamins. What? I get a 50-pound bag for the mutts. 5 carrots on my hands with the cuts, and something European cranked out with the clutch. What?
Drinking more liquor, driving a broke bigger. I'm with more sippers, watched by gold diggers. Rocking Bajor denims with gold zippers. Lost your touch, we kept ours. Popping crystals, freaking the 3/4 reptiles. Enormous cream, forest green. Binge G for my team, so while you sleep, I'm a scheme. You see through, so why nobody never gon' believe you. You should do what we do, stack chips like. Don't let the melody intrigue you, cause I leave you. I'm only here for that green paper with
I'm strictly trying to cop those colossal size Picassos and have poppy tips outside those gastos. The end with cash flowing like Sosa, and the Latin chick transporting in a ice bush. Stampeding over prop modes, never sober. Flexing Range Rovers, dealing weight by Minnesota. Avoiding off with camcorders and Chevy Novas. Stash in the building with this chick named Ramona from Daytona. When I was young, I want the. But now I only hit chicks who wear beauty pageants, tricking and taking me skiing at the Aspens. Gangsta mental, stay poppin' twist out, pack a black pistol in the act coupe that's dark brown. Pinky ringing, gondolas with the man singing. Italian music down the river with your chick clinging to my bizzles. Play you mad folks, acting hard when you was it's who falls.
Satisfy your sweet tooth with some tasty treats from the Brownie Shop. Fudge cupcakes, sweet potato pie, freshly baked bread, homemade ice cream, creamy chocolatey brownies, and much, much more. Check out their full menu on Facebook Brownie Shop or Brownie Shop 2019 Instagram. Get your next dessert from the Brownie Shop. Your sweet tooth will love you for it.
Urban Elite Beauty LLC is an online urban beauty supply store that serves both men and women in urban communities. Our goal is to provide quality beauty solutions for our culture and community. Most importantly, we want to instill in our friends the importance of loving thy hair, loving thy skin, and to love thyself. Check us out on social media on Facebook at Urban Elite Beauty, on Twitter at dbenton71, on Instagram at urban_elite_beauty, and for more information, go to our website at www.urbanelitebeauty.com or email founder and CEO David Benton at dbenton@urbanelitebeauty.com or call 609-217-5292. Check us out and see what the Urban Elite Beauty experience is all about.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
All right. So it's about
this that time.
About that time. So we ready for our special guest?
All right, we're ready.
All right, let's go.
Our special guest is an American multi-award-winning film and television SAG actor, producer, writer, director. He does stunts. He's a casting director who is most known for his roles on The Blacklist, The Daily Show with Trevor Noah. That's one of my favorites. Trevor Noah, that dude is funny.
He's funny, yeah, he's real funny.
He is funny. Mm-hmm. Fatal Attraction, Law and Order Special Victims Unit, that's my show also. Blue Bloods, Madam Secretary, for my man, I've been trying to get up on that show. Jason Bourne and Veeps, and so many more shows and TV films. Most recently, you can see him in theaters everywhere in the blockbuster smash hit with a star-studded cast, 21 Bridges, starring Chadwick Boseman, Sienna Miller, J.K. Simmons, Stephen Jackson, Taylor Kirsch, and our special guest, and so many more, and some people that you hear on a weekly basis.
That's it.
Okay.
Oh, we can't forget Keith David.
Keith David.
Pastor Greenleaf.
Oh man,
you know what I'm saying?
We can't forget Keith David.
Yes, sir.
We can't forget that. He is a former SWAT trained police officer, and although he loves helping people by protecting and serving, he decided to leave the force and follow his passion for acting, and has hit the ground running and continues to build a decorated resume. Who are we talking about? We're talking about none other than Jay Fish, a.k.a. Joseph D. Fisher! Yes!
Yeah! Jay Fish, you on the line?
Hey.
What's up, man? What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm chilling, man. Chilling. How y'all?
Good, man. Good. Well, listen, we don't want to waste no time, man. But before we do, man, we definitely got to say thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come on the show. I know it's been a busy weekend with 21 Bridges, with family and friends, and trips to the theater and watch parties and all that stuff. And I know your phone been ringing off the hook, so we're gonna jump right on into it.
Yeah, it's been a little crazy. It's been a little hectic.
Yeah, man.
Yes. Okay, so listen, we're going to keep this quick because we know you got some things to do. So tell our listeners a little bit about how you got started acting.
I got started acting probably full-time in about 2015.
Okay.
Because before that, I was a police officer in Baltimore City.
Okay, thanks for your service.
Acting.
Yeah,
no problem.
Yeah,
I went to this acting convention called IMTA in New York.
Okay.
And at that convention, I actually brought home a total of 4 awards.
Wow.
And one of them, I was the runner-up for Actor of the Year.
Wow.
So at that time, you know, I thought like, yeah, I can act, but I don't know if anybody else think I can act. So when I went to that convention, that kind of like verified that someone else other than myself thought I could do it also.
Right.
But still at that time, you know, I said, I can't give all this stuff because I got a pension and all that, got a car, my house and everything. And, you know, I just didn't want to give that all up to jump into a dream, not knowing if I would make it or not.
Right.
And I told myself once, you know, if something else happened within the department, I was going to take that leap.
I got you.
And one day, something else happened, and I went into the office and put my gun and badge on the table and said I quit.
There you go.
And I never looked back from there.
Wow.
And you know, sometimes like that stuff happened to push you into that, you know, part of your destiny or your journey.
Absolutely.
And boy, man, you excelling, man. You are doing very, very well. You've been in some celebrated, decorated titles. You have a decorated resume. I mean, you was in this weekend's smash hit blockbuster 21 Bridges. I mean, what was it like being on set with such a caliber of cast?
That was big. It was like mind blowing because to this day, that's like the biggest project I've done so far. So I'm on set with, you know, Chadwick Boseman, Stephen James, Taylor Kirsch, J.K. Simmons, Keith David, and Sienna Miller. They were all there at the same time I was shooting.
Yeah.
So I'm like, wow. So I'm kind of like starstruck going through it. And, it's an experience that it's hard to even explain, to even put in words how you feel to be on a stage with those big those big names.
Right.
So it was just the best experience I ever had in my life. It was crazy. It was fun. It was action packed.
Oh, it was. It sure was.
It was cool, man.
Absolutely.
It was a good time.
And in addition to that, even though you're on the stage with them, the fact that you belong on the stage,
that's right,
because that's what that symbolizes as well. Because you're there for a reason as well. And I'm gonna tell you, man. We saw the movie. You did your thing. We were actually on set. Nikee filmed the scene. Kind of during aftermath of your scene.
Of his scene.
And I was outside during kind of the aftermath of your scene. But brother, I'd be lying if I wasn't peeking in that window watching you do your thing. You did your thing, brother.
Yeah, I think I see you that day.
Yeah. I saw you. Yeah, no doubt, man. Yeah. I mean, we want to do the Yeah, y'all was doing y'all thing, man.
It was good because when I walked in, he was standing up.
Right.
I said, oh, okay, hey. He said, hey. I said, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I had went to my spot and he went to his spot. Next thing you know, he on the ground.
He disappeared.
Okay. I said, it just got real up in here.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
they got you good. They got you good.
Now,
got you good.
You had the watch party, family, friends, packed out the theater. Talk about what it was like sitting among family, friends, acquaintances, and then what's going through your mind when your scene comes up on the screen and is about to go down?
Yeah.
Man, when I walked in the theater first, I had, my mom and dad and everybody was there, my cousins, aunts, uncles, everybody was there. And when I walked inside the building, they were like, hey, what's up? It kind of felt kind of weird because everybody looking around like, oh, who's this guy? Who's this guy? So, I'm walking around and it's just like a new feeling because I never had that feeling before. So, I'm just walking around. We finally get to the theater and I saw a couple other family and friends in the actual theater. Okay. So I'm walking there, they doing the same thing. People looking around like, who's this guy? Who's this guy? So when the scene came up, oh man, I was hyped. I turned on mom, like, this my scene right here. I was so hyped. And when I seen it, man, it's like nothing other, man, to see yourself on the big screen. It's just like it's like vindication. It's like you did it. You're here. Yeah, you know what I mean? Even though I got a long way to go. Mm-hmm. But it was just the best thing ever just to see myself on that big screen, man. I can't express how it feels to be able to see yourself. All that hard work you've done. Right. To get to where you're at, and then you finally get there. It's like,
absolutely.
Feels good.
Yeah, because when I saw myself, I threw some popcorn at the screen. I was that happy.
That's right. Yeah, man. I mean, and that's great. And it's a well-deserved honor. And, to have, you earned the right to have that feeling. And, like a movie of this caliber, like I'm in New York City driving around. I'm seeing like posters, 21 Bridges. I'm like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like this wasn't something that was just here in Philly. This was in theaters everywhere, nationally and internationally. Everybody saw your face and knows your name, and it's a great thing, man. It's a great thing, man.
Now my question is, did you, we film our parts and then we go on about our business, go to other things that we have to film. And when the film finally comes together, it's like crazy. Did you think it was going to turn out like that?
I thought it was going to turn out like that because Chadwick Boseman's in there. That's a big name, so I know it got to be right.
Right.
Or he's not putting his name on it.
I'm talking about the way it ended. Did you think it was going to be like that? Because I didn't.
No. See, that's the best part about it. It wasn't like you can pick up exactly what's going to happen.
Right.
You never knew how it was going to end.
Yeah.
So when it hit you, like, oh, so this is what this means.
Exactly.
This is what that means.
I'm glad you said that.
This is who these people are.
Right.
That's the reason why this happened.
Right.
So they brought it all together. Which was great. It wasn't one of those just shoot them up. All right, they get the bad guys, the movie's over.
Right.
A lot of movies are like that.
Right.
So this one it told the story it kept the suspense.
Yep.
It made you think that it's about to be over. It made you think this was the reason why this happened. But at the end of the day, it brought it all together, and you walk out feeling like, man, that was a good movie.
Yeah. You know, and the reason why Nick asked that, because we wanted the listeners all over the world to hear from a cast member, one of the stars of the show, of the movie, because, you know, I read a review before the movie came out by a critic. I'm not paying him no mind. He only had 27 followers, so he couldn't be that big. But he was saying that the movie was predictable, and after seeing it, we like, this movie is so far from predictable.
It's so far from it.
Absolutely. We did not know the ending was going to turn out the way that it did, but it kept us on the edge of our seat the whole time, waiting for everything to unfold.
Yeah, because I was like, well, how is this critic predicting anything? I mean, the movie came out on the 22nd, so how are you seeing it before everybody else sees it? Did you go to the premiere?
Right.
You know, did you do that?
Right.
I don't think so.
Right, absolutely.
Right.
So let me...
there's no way it was predictable at all.
Yeah, absolutely.
No way.
You thought it was one way, and you found out it wasn't that way.
Right.
For it to be predictable, you would have thought it was going to end like this, but it didn't.
Right.
There's no way it could be predictable.
Right, absolutely.
Very good movie. Very good.
And I'm not just saying that because I was, you know, I'm a part of the movie. I just love movies.
Right.
You know, I'm just going to keep it real.
Yeah, right.
It did have a twist on it because I did think one way and then like, oh snap, it's not that way at all.
And see, and then what makes what Jay Fish is saying that much more powerful, in addition to being in the movie, he only filmed his part.
Yeah.
He didn't see the whole come together till probably at the, you know, the watch party or whatever. And so, you know, it took all of us by surprise, man, to just be able to say, wow. Cause I'm thinking, you know, the movie's about to come in for Orlando. Okay. Then it like took back, it went back up in the scale.
It went back up. Like,
it was
okay.
great.
Here we go again.
Right.
Yeah.
The one question we got to ask though, man, what's up with all these cops missing? They shooting and missing. You know what I'm saying? What's up? Who was this?
It's movie magic, man. Movie magic. You know, it gotta look good. The more bullets you fire, the better it looks. You know what I'm saying? If you firing, it looks good.
Right. That's right.
Fire once, boom, and get hit.
Right.
It's over. That ain't no fun. You know,
ain't nobody get hit.
They firing. They missing, they firing, you know what I mean? They fire, hit them, it's done, you know? It would be boring.
Yeah, that's right.
They miss quite a few times.
But being a cop, I do know you can miss up close.
Right, okay.
In the academy, I've done that before. So I can attest to it. You can be up close and still miss. Okay. Because the way the recoil, when you pull the trigger, sometimes it throws you off guard.
Okay.
Which, you know, these officers been around for a minute, so that shouldn't happen. You know what I mean? But, you know, it can happen.
Yeah,
it can happen.
I got it.
Some people just can't shoot.
I got it.
Yeah, because I said that they can't shoot.
I'm like, wasn't he standing right next to him, my arm lift away and missed him? Yeah, man. But now, I mean, you're a former SWAT police officer. First of all, thank you for your service.
Yeah. He get the bell.
He get the bell for that.
All right. Thank you.
Absolutely, man. Now I got to ask you, how much did your professional training go into your theatrical performance? Because we're students of movies, you know what I'm saying? And so even the way you went to investigate, it looked like you were doing it in a strategic manner. You know, it wasn't just an actor just walking up to a certain place. You were doing it in what appeared to be a strategic manner.
Well, we found out that was something else, but go ahead.
So, so how much did your
training, go ahead.
No, how much did your professional training go into that you put into your performance?
Well, the training always helps, and a lot of times casting looks for like actual police officers and doctors and stuff like that. So you don't really have to train them and show them what to do. It just comes natural. Right. It looks more authentic than an actor that doesn't really have the training and they're trying to do it.
Gotcha.
So if you do this type of stuff every day, of course it's going to come natural and it's going to look natural.
Right. Absolutely. And you definitely did look natural and it permeated across the screen. And it was a high adrenaline scene, man.
It was.
Yeah, it was a real high adrenaline scene.
Very good.
Yeah, absolutely,
good.
Man. You did your thing, man. And look, we're going to hold you until you tell us you got to get off. So.
Nah, y'all good. It's okay.
Yeah, man. So what do you want people to walk away from when they go see 21 Bridges? Y'all got to go see this movie.
Yes.
For all our listeners out there all over the world, we're talking to Joseph D. Fisher. He's one of the stars of 21 Bridges. Y'all got to go see it, man. It is high adrenaline, action packed. It got a great storyline, and it's not going to end the way you think it's going to end.
That's right.
Go see it. It's in theaters everywhere. But what do you want people to like walk away from this movie from the standpoint? Like me and Nikee were talking back and forth, and we saw certain themes come out. We saw certain things. We don't want to do a spoiler alert. No. But it was certain things that came out in certain scenes. Did you feel that there were any messages that, maybe audience members could walk away with, or that could be projected into society? Mm-hmm. I'm trying to say it without saying it.
Yeah, we don't want to give it away.
Yeah, see, we can't really talk about this too much.
Right.
Yeah, once you get into it, you start telling what happens in the movie.
Right, we don't want to do that.
There's no easy way to say it without
absolutely.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
It's very complex, so you want to see it yourself.
Right.
Because if I start explaining who I was and how this happened and this happened, I'm basically telling you the story.
Right.
That's the best part about it is you'll find out that it's not like what you thought.
Right.
So it's kind of like impossible for me to really explain.
Talk about it without talking about it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you, man. That's good work. We don't want to, when we put the show up, we're going to put a disclaimer. There are no spoiler alerts during the course of this interview.
That's right.
So you can tune in. You know
That's
what I mean?
right. Yeah. So what's next for Jay Fish? What are we doing next?
Well, I can't really say, but I do have a recurring role on a new AMC series that's coming out in 2020.
Nice.
I can't really say what series it is yet, but that's the next big thing I got coming up. And that's my first recurring role, so I'm pretty excited for that also.
Yeah. I know what it is, but I ain't gonna say it because I know, but I'm not gonna say it. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a big show on AMC.
Okay,
and they got some A-list actors in there, and y'all gonna really enjoy. Y'all gonna enjoy it. Y'all gonna enjoy this series.
Nice.
And y'all gonna see Joseph D. Fisher, one of the stars of 21 Bridges, and this new thing coming up that we can't tell you.
That we can't.
But we'll tell you later.
After it airs.
Yeah,
we'll tell you after it airs.
So we have to bring you back on the show, to talk about that one too, man. But man, awesome. You was on the Blacklist. You was co-starring on the Blacklist. I saw it. I watched it. You did a phenomenal job. In that, tell us a little bit. Now that one already aired, so we can talk about that.
We can talk about that.
Okay, so so tell us about that experience of being on set with major actors and the role you played and how that came about.
Well, first off, James Spader is super short. He's only like 5'2".
I thought he was 6'9".
I'm like,
yeah.
No, that movie magic makes you look taller.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, it does.
That's true.
Yes, it does.
When I walked in there, he was. I really didn't expect it. Mm-hmm. I expected them because they make you look so much taller on TV.
Yeah.
So when you get somewhere, you think they're going to be like this tall stud. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's not like that at all.
Okay.
But he's a very cool, down to earth guy. And it was good working with them, all of them.
Okay.
That were there. It was good working with them.
Awesome.
Nice. And then you were on the Black. Well, we already talked about that. Mm-hmm. Then you were on Blue Bloods and Madam Secretary. Talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
Those were actually fun roles also.
Mm-hmm.
That was a little while ago.
Mm-hmm.
So
For My Man.
Man, when was that? A couple years ago.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a good time working with that cast as well.
Okay.
Nice. And then you got For My Man and Jason Bourne.
Yeah, well, Jason Bourne, that was actually my first background role.
Okay.
In Jason Bourne, so that's where I first started. That's the first big screen picture I did when I was in the background.
Okay.
So that that was exciting to be on that set and to be able to meet everybody. It was just a good time.
Yeah.
Nice.
And, you know, that's back where my roots started. So
right.
I definitely appreciate that movie.
Right. Now,
that movie actually got me SAG eligible.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, you know, I want you to talk about that background, because people, you know, they try to minimize, some people try to minimize the importance of being a background actor. Most of us start out that way, and we, you know, grow to, you know, supporting and principal actors, reoccurring on TV shows and things like that. You know, talk about how decorated, how celebrated it is to be a background actors, and how people shouldn't minimize it if that's what you feel about. Like I said, one of the benefits that came out of it was you became SAG as a result of doing background. What's your feeling about doing background acting?
I appreciate background acting because I started there in background acting, and no movie or TV show can get made without background.
That's right.
That's
they're very important to the story, the plot, everything.
Right.
You can't make a movie or a TV show without background.
Right.
And sometimes the background are there 16 hours, you know, might get one break standing out there in the hot sun. Nobody cares about them or anything like that.
Right.
You know, it's crazy. Right. They should definitely be appreciated.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm a definite supporter of background actors, the importance of them. And this is just my opinion. I know SAG, you know, pay dues and they get the baked salmon and baked chicken. I feel like the background actors should get that too. That's just my opinion, not taking shots at anybody or anything like that, because I'm sure as a SAG actor that's saying, what, is he crazy? We pay all this money. But try doing a movie like Dumbo in a circus without no background actor sitting in the audience. Try doing a Rocky movie without no background actor sitting in the audience. It's not going to do well at the box office. So there is some importance. In fact, they're very, very important. And you have some people, man, that enjoy doing background. I know a lady who her promotion is, I'm a SAG background actor, and she loves that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I agree with you, man. They're very, very important. And hey, look, I look at it like this: wherever you can spot yourself in a movie, hey, you've made history. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You made history.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, but I don't. I challenge people not to get so mad at it, because this type of stuff happens in every career field. I mean, when I just joined the police department, I'm a rookie.
Okay.
So they think I don't know anything. So they treat me like the lowest man on the totem pole.
Right.
I mean, it happens in every profession. So yeah, we get mad about it and stuff like that, but it happens.
Right.
Until you start elevating, you just got to trust the process and understand that it is a process, and somebody probably started from where you're at and got to a big A-list actor. Right. So, you know, as you start moving up, the treatment gets better and better. Right. So that's one thing to look forward to.
I got you. Now you mentioned trust the process. You a Sixers fan?
Oh, of course. I'm going to watch the Sixers game after we get off the phone.
I got you, man.
Yes.
Well, look, man, we're gonna have to give the Eagles a little bit of help. But yeah, man, hey, look, the Sixers doing their thing.
Oh, man,
they're doing
talk about that.
He's not what to talk about. But yeah, man. But listen, man, you've been a great guest, man. Continued success and blessings to you. You did your thing in the Blacklist. Definitely 21 Bridges. For those out there, you got to go see the movie. It is a great movie. It's in theaters everywhere. We're talking to Joseph D. Fisher, one of the stars of 21 Bridges. Go check it out, man. But before we let you go, if somebody want to follow you, maybe they might want to book you. Who knows? How can they follow you? Facebook, Twitter, whatever it is. Take this time and, put it on out there. Serious Inquiries Only. This is a multi-award winning SAG actor.
Don't be playing no games.
We ain't playing no games now.
Well, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, you could just type in Joseph D. Fisher, D as in dog, Fisher, and I should pop up. Google me, Joseph D. Fisher.
That's right.
I'll pop up. For bookings, you can hit New York office at talentinc.net. And that's about it.
That's it.
Okay.
I like that. Keep it simple. Everything is synchronized.
Keep it simple.
That's
how
right. a director can find you like that.
That's
you know
right.
What I'm saying?
Keep it simple.
People put rap names up there for their social media. MC Skillet.
Wait, that's my name. That's my name.
That's your rap name?
That's my rap name.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Well,
Illy Smalls 44.
I know, right? Yeah. You know, a director's not going to Google that one. You know what I'm saying? MC Arson. You know
or Tasty Cake 23.
You look, got started.
I know we got it started there. But you're right though, man. A director got to be able to Google you and find you. And you can find them at Joseph D. Fisher. Keep it simple. That's it. That's how you get more gigs.
That's
too.
it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on our show.
Yes,
no problem. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Yeah. All right. Talk to you. Take care, man.
All right. See you later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Man, that was awesome. He
that was awesome.
He's cracking up.
Yeah, that was good. That was good stuff, man.
Yeah, man.
That's we were trying so hard to talk about it, but we couldn't talk about it.
We couldn't talk about it because the many different
like themes
that you got from watching this film. If we talked about it,
we would have told the story. Yeah. But now at least we have people going into the film being inquisitive about what themes they might see. Yeah, they might be able to pick up. But it was just it was a great movie, man. It was a great movie. I mean, we loved it, man, and it was just a great movie. We really enjoyed it. We really enjoyed it.
It would be hard because it was some messages.
Yeah.
And a lot of messages embedded in the film. And the messages that were embedded in the film you see on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So
like in society.
Yeah. So it would be it's good that we didn't talk about it because it would give it,
Yeah, because I'm trying to ask, but talk about it in roundabout ways without giving away. But like you said, it's like you're saying, it would be very, very hard to even hint at certain things without giving certain things away.
But I'm telling you right now, go see it.
Yeah.
It is not predictable.
Yeah.
Because that coming in for a landing part.
Yeah.
You think it's over.
Yeah.
But then
it picks right back up.
Right back up again. And it's immediate too.
Yeah.
It's not like it comes in for a landing and then you're like, okay, I can get up and go get some, water or whatever. Yeah. No, it's like just like that. So
right.
You gotta go see this movie.
Go see it.
You gotta go see this movie. Very, very good.
Right. Absolutely.
Very good film. I will say.
Yeah.
Very good film. I would definitely go see it again.
Me too.
I would definitely go see it again.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too. And I'm sure I probably would pick up more things than I saw the first time. But one thing we wouldn't miss the second time was all the cops missing each other,
my goodness.
But yeah, but like Jake Fish said, theatrical, cinematic liberties, you know what I mean? Cause like I said, you can't have people shoot one bullet and then they get hit and then there's always no fun in that. So, but that's all cop movies, you know what I'm saying?
All I'm saying is that these two in the beginning drop more. Okay, I'm not going to say that.
Listen.
I'm not going to say it.
Listen.
I'm not going to say it. Yeah. Jesus, I'm trying so hard.
Yeah, we just be moving along. We just need to
let's go to
we need to. All right, so what we got next?
All right. So we're going to take a break, and when we come back, it's going to be time for news and sports.
Scholar's professional editing firm consists of a specialized group of academic doctors, editors, and statisticians that keep doctoral candidates moving through the academic doctoral process by providing one-to-one group mentorship and all-inclusive editorial service that produce writing advancements that result in exponential movement. Scholars conduct line-by-line editing, proof and copy editing, university-specific format, compliance, and substantive done-for-you services on the following documents: doctoral thesis, dissertation, capstone projects, research studies, research proposals, and oral defense preparations and presentations. The Scholar Professional Editing Group keep you moving. For information on editorial service or doctoral accelerated mentorship program, visit www.thescholarsedititing.com. That's www.thescholarsedititing.com or contact Dr. Haynes at 281-315-6053.
All right. So now it's time for news and sports.
All right, in sports.
Must not be good.
The Eagles lose to the Seattle Seahawks 17-9. And everything about Carson went wrong.
Yeah.
All right, so the Eagles lost the second straight game this past Sunday, 17-9 to the Seattle Seahawks. Let's talk about Wentz's troubles. Last week against the Patriots, franchise quarterback Carson Wentz had a 74.4 passer rating, the worst of his 50 career starts in which he didn't throw an interception, and according to ProFootballFocus.com, his worst overall game of the season. At least it was until this past Sunday. 4 turnovers, abominations against the Seahawks, which left the Eagles at 5-6. Wentz lost 2 fumbles, threw 2 interceptions, took 3 sacks, and finished with a 75.8 passer rating, inflating by a toothless last-minute touchdown drive. He was bad all day long. He ended every Eagles drive with a misplay, except for the fourth quarter drive in which Dallas Goedert fumbled and the touchdown drive with 20 seconds to play. He ended the first 3 drives, bad throw, then strip sack by Raheem Green. He threw an interception off his back foot to end the next drive, then ended the next possession, which he took a sack after looking at, then ignoring an open receiver in the flat. The next drive died when he threw low behind Greg Ward. He took another bad sack with 33 seconds to play in the second quarter, effectively ending any chance at scoring before halftime. He and Miles Sanders botched a handoff on the first drive of the second half of the Seahawks 38 and fumbled away that possession, the play on which Wentz appeared to injure his right throwing hand while making the tackle. He put a glove on that hand between possessions and tried to throw with it, but he played the next series without the glove. At the end of the series, Wentz left the field for x-rays on his hand. He returned to the game and seemed serviceable, but misfired again to J.J. Arcega-Whiteside on 4th and 2 from the Seahawks 22. He threw a second pick on the next drive. And then there were some defensive ascensions, emergency Ward, Greg Ward, who spent 9 of his first 10 games on the Eagles practice squad and had played just 2 NFL snaps since going undrafted out of Houston in 2017, was activated Friday and immediately produced. He caught 5 passes in the first half, and they alone were the most receptions in a single game in 5 games since Alshon Jeffrey caught 10 passes in Game 6 in Minnesota. His total of 6 catches in the game were 4 more than J.J. Arcega-Whiteside and Mac Hollins collected in the previous 7 games combined. So there were some misalignments, and one of those things which you say, fool me twice, shame on me, which simply means that for the second time in as many weeks, the Eagles defense was duped by a trick play. 9 minutes into the first quarter, Russell Wilson pitched to running back Chris Carson, who threw it back to Wilson on the left side, who then found Malik Turner for a 33-yard touchdown. I can't read no more of this, man. Anyway, so the Eagles 5-6 had a dismal performance, lost to the Seattle Seahawks 17-9. But let me say this: I got to give Carson Wentz credit for being a leader, because during the press conference, he was man enough and leader enough to take responsibility for his performance. And I got to end on that, because that's a leader. Yeah. He started with himself and saying how much he had to get better. And I respected that. Yeah. I respected that. Yeah. That's all I got.
All right. Well, in news, I gotta give him the bell. Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons, he is
wait. Did he hit a jump shot?
Ben Simmons, finally, he get the bell. Congratulations. Apparently, Ben has been trying to hit that 3-pointer, and he could never do it. Yeah. He finally hit his first 3.
You know what?
Finally.
I saw that game.
Yeah.
And I think they were going to throw a parade down Broad Street afterwards.
I don't know, but
you would have thought.
You would have thought, because he finally hit that 3, and I'm so happy for Ben.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
But here's the thing though. You know, that's great. But he's got to do it consistently.
He been trying.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is that, you know, has been preventing him from hitting the 3-point.
Well, one thing that will prevent you from hitting the 3-pointer if you never take it.
Oh, he never takes it.
He would, like his game.
Did he have a fear of it, or?
I don't know. That'd be interesting to know. I mean, I think it's more so his style of game. Like the strengths of his game is getting the rebound, going coast to coast.
Okay.
He's fast, he's big, he's strong in transition. He can draw a double on the block, posting up smaller guard, because he's a point guard. He's a 6'10" point guard. But the addition of hitting not just 1 3-pointer, but being able to hit a jump shot consistently, what it does is stretches the defense. Yeah. And now they can't double team Joel Embiid the few times he's in the post.
Yeah. Let me tell you, when he hit that joint,
the crowd went off.
Crazy.
Oh yeah, they was gonna throw a parade down the Broad Street.
Crazy. Yeah. It took them a minute to settle down.
Yeah.
That's how happy they were.
Yeah, keep shooting it, Ben. Yeah, absolutely.
It took a minute.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah, so congratulations to Ben Simmons on his first 3-pointer. So I guess what he has to do is just, get in the gym and just stay right there.
Well, I heard this summer he was, feverishly working on his 3-point shot, his jump shot with who's the other guy that plays on the Sixers? Oh man, his name is escaping me right now. But he was working out, and they said he worked really, really hard. I would just say, Ben, keep shooting it. You know what I mean? You got the gift, you got the talent, you got the ability, because here's what's so key about shooting a jump shot and making the defense respect you in basketball. In the NBA, the game slows down. In the playoffs, it becomes more of a half-court game. So in the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Not that it doesn't have a transition element to it, but it's all about trying to find and isolate the mismatch. Okay. So if I know that my man is not going to shoot the 3, I'm going to help on somebody else who's going to be more of a threat. Okay. In terms of double team. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So he's got to shoot that 3 to keep everybody honest. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. And that's part of the reason why everybody's cheering, because they know if he adds that part to his arsenal and does it consistently, the Sixers is in the finals no less than the conference finals. Okay. So, but he has to hit it from all angles though, right? He just got to shoot the jump shot. Whether it's, foul line, extended all the way around, 3-point extended all the way around. He's got to shoot that jump shot and be able to hit it consistently so that his man can say, I can't help off him to go help somebody else. Okay. You see what I'm saying? Okay. It's about mismatches. Yeah. Congratulations. Yeah. Congratulations though, Ben. Yeah. Ben can ball, man. But I know that from him accomplishing that, I don't know how much of a goal and, I don't know how much of a struggle it was and what he felt about it. But I do know from the look on his face when he hit it, it was a look of relief and oh my God, it went in. Yeah, like you know what I mean? Yeah. I did it. Well, and you know what? I saw an interview when they talked to him last year, going into the end of last season, about, what the fans were saying. And we know Philly fans, they not ride or die. That's right. They with you when you're doing well. When they not, they will boo you. That's right. I tell everybody that come to Philly, if they threw snowballs at Santa Claus, nobody else is safe. You know what I'm saying? So just know that coming in. And so the Phillies have had that gripes with Philly fans booing. Of course, the Sixers, the Flyers. Yeah. But Ben Simmons said he didn't care, but he worked on it this summer. And he's knocking it down. Yeah. So we got to give him the credit, like you said. Yeah, give him the credit because he earned it. He was very happy. Yeah. And everybody, I thought they were going to tear that darn gym down. You would have thought we won a championship. Yeah, the way they were going crazy. I thought they were going to tear it down. So congratulations to Ben Simmons. That was interesting. As soon as you told the story, I said, what do you do here? The jump shot? You must know that he don't hit it often. Yeah. Well, he don't take it often. Yeah. That's the thing. Yeah. Like there's a difference between I'm shooting and missing and I'm not shooting it at all. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So he needs to shoot it a little bit more. He can make it. All right. That's we can see, Ben, congratulations. Yeah. One more again. You get the bell.
All right, that's it. That's all I got in news.
That was news. That was big news, though.
That was big news.
That was big news.
That's a big accomplishment.
That was big news for Big Ben.
Yeah, it's a lot going on. You know, it's a lot going on in the news, but that was our biggest story because that is to be celebrated.
Absolutely.
He's been trying.
Absolutely.
He's been trying.
Absolutely.
And we want to celebrate people when they try really hard.
But you know what? That's what our show is about.
That's right.
You know what I mean? We tell it like it is, but we're not negative.
That's right. We're not negative at all. You know, he did it. So we want to make sure he gets that part.
That's right. All right. So look, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, it's going to be my time for my favorite part of the show. We're going to find out what's bothering Nikki. If anything is bothering this week, we don't know. We're going to find
something
out.
is.
Oh, something bothering you this week?
Yeah, we're going to talk about
Okay,
this.
last 2 weeks you've been good.
I know, but this just came up.
All right. So it's the Kevin and Nikki Show on iHeartRadio. We're everywhere, and we'll be right back. We're going to find out what's bothering Nikki.
Yo, this is Queen Latifah, bringing a song to you about a place you might live. In case you don't understand, it's called New Jack City. In case you still don't understand, I brought along the hurt troops to kick the ballistics. Come on.
Yeah.
All right. Well, definitely.
That's the jam right there. Almighty dollar.
All right. It was some love and money. It was some love and money going on in 21 Bridges. So,
definitely some love and money going on.
That was some love and money.
That's the whole problem.
Yeah.
That's the whole problem. That's the whole problem.
Yeah. But then, you know what? Once again, getting back to the unpredictability of the film, even though there was some, for lack of a better phrase or way of saying it, some love and money going on, that ended up not being a central theme.
Nope.
That's why it's going to keep everybody
That's the crazy part about it. That's the crazy part. Right. We ain't going to say nothing.
Let's keep moving.
We ain't going to say nothing else.
All right, so now it's time for my favorite part of the show. We're going to find out what's bothering Nikee. All
right, so what's bothering me is this. I got a casting. And you guys, you got to be careful because this part did bother me. I got a casting, and I applied for it. It was for, like a little modeling gig, different things like that. And it's paid, it's paid modeling gig. So I applied and, I got the response back and I'm excited. I'm like, yes, this is awesome. I said to Kev, hey, I got the modeling gig. He's like, you got it? I said, yeah, I got it. Okay. So as I'm reading the email, the wording in the email started to sound a little funny. And so I said to Kev, I said, listen, I'm gonna send you this response and you tell me what you think. And so Kev read it and he was like, Nick, I don't know. This don't sound right. And it didn't sound right to me. Got a second opinion. It did not sound right to him. So basically what I'm saying is y'all got to be careful when you are applying for these gigs, different things. You got to make sure that it's really a gig and not someone who, is basically trying to scam you, because that is the conclusion that we drew. It was a scam.
Right.
It was a scam. Anytime someone is saying to you, I need you to take your money to pay into something.
Or asking for your personal information, like your name, address, phone number, date of birth, et cetera. Some antennas need to go up.
Yeah. So immediately my level of excitement went down. I'm like, well, wait a minute. Who are these people? And not only that, but the website, Kev, you said the website they had was just like some bogus type thing.
Yeah. So I cause here's one of the golden rules that you want to follow. And Jay Fish kind of said it.
Yeah.
When he was putting his social media out there, he said, you can Google me. Yeah. And there's an old saying, if we can't find you on Google, you're probably not nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so this particular modeling agency was supposed to have been based in LA. And, it was supposed to be real popular. Yeah. But yet they had a free website made out of Wix. Yeah. And I'm not knocking Wix.com and whatever you got to do, but if you're supposed to be so big, you would have your own website. And then if you are a photographer, your pictures on your website shouldn't be fuzzy and foggy. Right. So it's something, it was something like, those were additional things that made my antennas go up. And they're preying upon the dreams, hopes, and aspirations of people who are out here trying to make it. Yeah. So basically what I'm saying is don't be so attached to the I'm trying to make it part that you allow people to come in and lay all kinds of things on you. Scammers are out there and they do pry on you trying to make it. They do pry on that. Now I was very upset about that. I was, because I almost got scammed. But my thinking antennas went off as I'm starting to read this. Like, hold up, this email don't even sound professional. Right. And you did the right thing by bouncing it off somebody. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because normally, they say normally your first instinct is the correct one. Right. Of course, it's not 100%, but most of the time it is. But when you can bounce it off somebody, you know what I mean, who's going to, give you an honest opinion, that's always a good thing, man. Yeah. As they say, in the multitude of counsel, there's safety. And man, I've heard stories of an actor going to the address in a different state and it was an empty lot. See? There's a lot of scams out here. Listen, protect yourself.
Because as you can see, there are people out there trying to destroy. Mm-hmm. And that's how the enemy works. Protect yourself. I mean, I now what if I just, ignored the writing, and what if I didn't send the email over to Kev for a second opinion, and I decided to go on ahead with it. I would have got scammed.
What if you'd have flew all the way out to LA?
How about that?
And it would have been an empty lot or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because the email was like, you don't have to fly anywhere. We're coming to your city. Really?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
All right. That didn't sound
right either.
Right either.
Yeah.
So, you gotta be careful. Don't be so into, I gotta make it by any means necessary, that you you open the door for all kinds of scammers and different things to come in. You gotta be careful. Protecting your brand also is being careful.
Right. That's right.
Being careful. So that's it. That's all I got. I was heated about that.
That's a good word.
I was heated about that.
And that's good that you can help someone else with your experience, but good thing you didn't suffer loss in that process.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because listen, you start asking me for my address, that's a wrap. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's a wrap right there. I'm not giving you nothing.
Right.
That's it. That's it. Mm-hmm. All right, so that's it. That's all I got. So we're going to take another break, and when we come back, it's going to be time for my favorite part of the show, Kevin's Corner. When we come back, it's the Kevin and Nikee Show on iHeartRadio. We're everywhere, and we'll be back.
Hey, yo, calm down, fall back. Y'all waste fighting up in here. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Queen's Big Finest up in this piece tonight. They just came from war. They want to let you know a little something about where they come from.
You love to hear the story again and again about a rap dynasty that just won't end. The monument still in your face. Played out, still the place. Hip hop was set out in the dark. The bridge was never over. We left our mark. This jam is dedicated to you and your boys. I bought my Queensbridge stuff. Feel that noise.
If you was an avid town, I had to know somebody with strength. You know the drip was real. The ram got. You know the hill breeded thugs, deaf to those who squill, squeezing them full up to those that died in the field. So many names don't got room to spit them, but through my rhyme they live it. Breathe the bridge through tracks I'm giving. Never lose sight. 41st side's my life. The 40th side of life, then we keeping it tight.
Yo, it ain't just the music. Full aspiration or ghetto illusions. It's the pride of East Side and all the beautiful children and unreached dreams coming through each building. You sleep, you better wake up. As you see, mega more mature. I'm on a regular with nature. Mind on my paper, nine on my weight. There's no denying the greatness. Queensbridge, never try to disgrace it.
And yo, the Queensbridge Association breeds similarity. Bricked up, chipped off, rocked out salaries. Full out, no pop out casualties. It's like I gotta see a thug. Ill is me, the ill willing me. I rep that willingly. Step back, enemy, step back, enemy. 6 blocks, losing my mind. Running from these peaks, got me using my. Now pop
Yo, y'all know the place where stars is from. Every night it sparks off and the crowds are run. We leave chicks tripping over strollers. Slipping sober. In Queens, you be the victim till you get to know us. Your hood's bogus. My hood be keeping it crunk. So much be jumping off, I ain't sleeping a month. Y'all can play the front line, I'll be deep in the cut. Drive through, y'all can't peep it enough. You in the
must pay homage to my projects. Be thorough to the end. Only jail and death divide us from rap to the supply. Out of town, let's get knocked off. We regulate block laws. I had the hood like watch. Federal cop force. QB to the cracks in the pavement. Mr. Everything to recenter. Pull for stacks in the basement. Understand the drama we bring. The legacy dynasty up holding the ring. With QB king.
What? You, I take them to the head until I earn a boomerang gun. QB bust they keep them PC niggas on the run. 1 Maki specialist. 2-5 the nemesis. The last verse CONY. Remember this. Resurrect you the birth from my seed. Crime genetic. You synthetic. You gangsters cosmetic. I move telekinetic. Who wanna say?
Move. Me and my dogs coming through. We the grain, go against us, you feel pain, get rained on. We beat is numb, these is dumb, you can't resist my thuns. 2001, we still thumb. What happened to y'all? We like that snowball going downhill. We get large, you get bullets lodged in your jaw, your ribs, your arms. We party hard at the bar, buying bottles of overpriced styles and Remy Martin. The head is in charge. We number 1, QB, there's no competition.
Infamous records, bars and hooks missing. Little snorty nigga, we independent. We infamous Marvin, God, Liddy, and Twinning. The real Bravehearts, LES, Millennium.
No faces, fofo blazes, no one safe. This music mogul rolling with 100 soldiers, gangsters we post to. Oh, you didn't wanna know whose life was written. The life I'm living, the ice, the women, the kites, the sin into life is bidden. The streets, the prison, I touch you, then you. Heats be spitting, laser, 15 doors come down, jaws is broke, your whole crew's coffin down. Your hawk, your man, lieutenant, your boss get found. This dough I got, I spin it and toss around. New York, it's time we flip it, where you from? Ladies, it's time we flip it, where you from? Now tell me who was the true thugs in videos first? Who had the project behind us? Who did it the worst? We from the largest project, yo, the biggest on earth. Queensbridge, yo, the history left y'all cursed because keep on rocking the bridge, you keep rocking the beat. Stop rocking the bridge, you keep rocking. Keep on rocking the bridge, you keep rocking the beat. Stop rocking the bridge, you keep rocking. Keep on rocking the bridge, you keep rocking the beat. Stop rocking the bridge, you keep rocking. Keep on rocking the bridge, you keep rocking the beat. Stop rocking the bridge.
You're listening to the Kevin and Nikee Show on iHeartRadio. Yeah.
And that was the extended version.
Keep on rocking.
Yeah. Bread, beat bread, bread. I remember that. I remember that song. Yeah. That song make you want to rap. Though.
It does. It does make you want. All right, bust it. Come on.
All right.
Bust it.
All right, I'm a bust a rhyme for the 21 Bridges. If you don't go see the movie, man, look, forget it. We got Keith David, Chadwick Bo, Jay Fish. If you don't go see it, you can be like, dag, I wish.
That's it right there. That's it. That was fire. That's it right there. That's it right there. Okay. Yes. Okay. So you're going to rhyme some more in a minute. Now it's time for my favorite part of the show. MC rapper Kevin Corner gonna break it down and tell you how to live up.
Well, you know, why do rappers make other people want to rap? You know what I'm saying? Rapping is contagious, man.
I don't know.
You listen to rap music, everybody think they can rap.
I had to do it.
That was good. I
had to go up in there.
That was good.
All right, go on. Kevin's
We're going to start passing the rap back and forth in a minute. We're going to skip over Kevin's Corner.
Yes. All right, Kevin's Corner.
All right, guys. So we're going to keep this high vibration train moving.
Choo-choo.
And we're going to keep with the theme of 21 Bridges.
Yeah.
It's kind of what we've been doing. But anyway, we're looking at week number 33. We're looking at characteristics 51 and 52, y'all.
Nice.
And we're going to keep going and going and
nice.
going.
Nice.
All right, though. So, characteristic number 51. When you operating on a high vibration and frequency in life, you are a bridge for people.
Nice.
And a bridge by definition is a structure that is built over a railroad, river, or road so that people or vehicles can cross from one side to the other. And in a similar sense, when we are operating on a high vibration, we serve as an overpass for people to get over the rivers of pain, problems, and persecution, to get over the railroads of trials, troubles, and tribulation. We help people, especially those who want to help themselves, get from one point in their lives to another point in their lives so they can keep going. As they say, from point A to point B. So the challenge becomes, how are you being a bridge for at least one person in life? Mm-hmm, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Maybe you can't help everybody, but you can help somebody get from point A to point B in their life, with point B being better before they have come in contact with you. Mm-hmm. Number 52, you are a bridge for other people because you understand that one day in this life, you're going to need someone else to be a bridge for you.
Yep.
So you live with that consciousness, okay? Because you know when it's your turn to cross the rivers of pain, problems, and persecution, to cross the railroads of trial, trouble, and tribulation, you understand that those who show mercy will receive mercy, and they will serve as a bridge for you in your time of need. So people who operate on a high vibration, they try to be a bridge for someone else because they understand that when it's their turn to go through, just like they shown mercy to someone else, they believe that good karma will come back to them in the form of mercy as well. So no person is without pain and suffering in this sometimes unfair and unpredictable life. And if we look back over our lives, we will realize and admit that someone was a bridge for us that allowed us to become and be where we are today. It could have been a praying grandmother, a mom, aunt or dad, an uncle, a neighbor. With this being said, we have a responsibility to be a bridge for others or for someone else when it's their turn to go through. Be encouraged, be blessed, and be a bridge.
I love it.
That's it.
Nice.
That's it.
Nice.
Bridge. Beach bridge. Bridge.
Okay.
That's it. Be a bridge.
Yes. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, build that bridge and tell them how to find us.
All right. So, guys, we hope that you have enjoyed the show. Thank you so much for just tuning in each week. And we do what we do for you. We can't do what we do without you. So as long as y'all keep tuning in, we're going to do our best to keep bringing you good music, good conversation, great. Well, let me back up. This is Rewind. Great music, great conversation, great guests, great adventures, great stories about what's bothering Nikee, news and sports. And we're going to keep it coming, man. And so this is what we do, man. So you can find me on Facebook, Kevin D. Benton, on Twitter at Kevin D. Benton, on Instagram, actor Kevin D. Benton, and on YouTube, actor Kevin D. Benton and actress Nikee Warren.
Yo.
Check us out, follow us.
You can find me on Facebook, Nikee Warren, on Twitter at Nikee Warren, and on the gram, hello, I'm Nikee, that's spelled HELLOIMNIKE. You can find our show, The Kevin Nikee Show, on Facebook, at Kevin Nikee Show on Twitter, and The Kevin Nikee Show on the gram. Mm-hmm. Check our gram out. We got some stuff up there. Some stuff up there. Highlights from our show, different things like that. Check it out. Check it out.
We've been on.
Yeah, check it out.
People we met.
How about that?
That's it.
It's all up there. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns regarding our show, hit us up, Kevin Nikee Show at yahoo.com. You got any questions, comments, concerns for J Fish?
Yeah.
Hit us up, Kevin Nikee Show at yahoo.com. We'll read it to him, get the answer. And like we always say, who knows your letter can be featured on our show. Listen, check out 21 Bridges.
Yeah.
Do not read the previews, okay? Because I guarantee you, them people ain't see it yet. Yeah. And how you gonna put up a preview of something you ain't seen? Right. Go see it for yourself and put your preview up of what you think about it.
That's right.
How about that? Put the preview up after you see it. Let us know what you think. It's a very good movie. Let us know what you think about it.
Yeah.
That's it. You got more?
I would just say everybody, who I have talked to loved the movie and thought it was great and said that they would, go see it again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was good. It was really, really good. Really, really good movie. Yeah, and just shout out to everybody who, had anything and everything to do with the movie.
Yeah.
And, we're not being biased because, Jay Fisher's in the movie and he's a friend of ours. We're not being biased because we're in the movie. We are movie lovers.
Yes.
And when you act, you really don't watch movies the same.
That's right.
And so you can really, in fact, when you become an actor, you watch movies more critically than you do before you started acting. And we're saying as actors who are able to remove themselves from, being in the movie ourselves and having seen it, great movie.
Yeah.
It was a great movie. And it wasn't predictable by no stretch of imagination. Wasn't predictable. I guarantee you won't be able to predict the ending.
That's right. Yeah. I guarantee you. Go check it out.
That's
and
it.
let us know what you think. All right.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all you got?
That's it. It's the Kevin and Nikee Show on iHeartRadio. We everywhere and we are
out of here.
Peace.
The bridge is over, the bridge is over. But bye-bye, the bridge is over, the bridge is over. Hey, hey, the bridge is over, the bridge is over. But bye-bye, the bridge is over, the bridge is over. You see me coming in the dance with the flipper sensei. Down with the sound called BDP. If you want to join the crew, well, you must see me. You can't sound like Shan or the one Marley, because Shan and Marley Marley, my rhyming like the gay. Picking up the mic, man, and don't know what to say. Saying hip-hop started out in Queensbridge. Saying lots like that, man, you know them can't live. So tell them again, we come to tell them again. One, tell them again, we come to tell them again. Tell them again, we come to tell them again. One, tell them again, we come to tell them. Manhattan keeps on making it, Brooklyn keeps on taking it, Bronx keeps creating it, and Queens keeps on baking it. Oh, you sucker MC, won't you please come out to play? Cause here's an example of KRS-One's bow. Here's an example of KRS-One. They wish the battle be the beat, but they cannot. They must be on the jock of who? DJ Scholar Rock. Cause we don't complain, nor do we play the game of babies. Boogie Down Production come in 3 different flavors. Pick any tip for the flavor that you savor. Mr. Magic might wish to come and try to save ya, but instead of helping you out, he want the same thing I gave ya. I finally figured it out. Magic mouth is you for sucking. Roxanne Shante is only good for steady pumping. MC Shan and Molly Mall is really only bluffing. Like Dougie Fresh said, I tell you now you ain't nothing compared to Red Alert and Kiss and Boogie Down Production. Say ease and I'm on, I'm missing ease and I'm on. Say KRS-One, you know them can't understand. We're moving over there and then we're moving over here. The name of this routine is called Live at Union Square. Square, square, square. Ooh, what's the matter with ya, MC Marley Marl? Don't you know that he's out of touch? What's the matter with your DJ MC Shan? On the wheels of steel Marlin sucks. You better change what comes out your speaker. You're better off talking about your whack Puma sneaker. False created hip-hop queens will only get dropped. You still telling lies to me. Everybody's talking about the Juice Crew funny, but you're still telling lies to me. It's it, that's it, no more battling. Been taken out. Boogie Down Production. Slain in 87. I did give a super shout out to D Nice, Melody, MC Boo, ICU, Scholar Rock Jr., Ultramagnetic, Eric B, Diatima, Rakim. Peace. We out of here.
You have been listening to the Kevin and Nikki Show on iHeartRadio. Yeah.